Before we get started, we want to give a shout out to our sponsor, the Magic Satchel. Link in the description. Make sure you check him out for all your cards, supplies, and everything you need to play this game. He's the best. And with that out of the way, enjoy the video.
We're halfway through the year, everybody. And it's time to see where we've come. Stick around for the state of standard. Alright, Absolution fans, I'm here with the Immortal Greed and the Express.
Why am I still a train?
You'll never stop being a train.
You're not even a train.
You're
a grade 1 from
you were in the top
the extra booster.
Top of the train engine over here. Alright, so here we're just going to talk about quickly, not quickly, but I guess we'll talk about it, but I don't want it to be like an hour.
We already talked about premium, so we're going to talk about standard.
We want to talk about standard. We're going to do a state of standard. We're halfway through the year. We're through halfway through the year. We're entering August. Or, depending on when you watch this, halfway through August. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about where we are going into, so everyone knows exactly what is out at the time of when we recorded this. Going into My Glorious Justice. My Glorious Justice. So, we started the year... the set that had just came out was ultra rare, so we had Neo Nectar, Angel Feathers, and Golds.
Mm-hmm.
But Protect still mostly ran the meta.
You know what Angels was? Protect.
Yeah.
Protect still OTT.
Zerakiel, baby.
The only one putting any stop to it was Murakumo.
Yeah, that was basically
With a Zambaku train.
Yeah.
Great Nature was... Well, I mean, Great Nature.
Great Nature didn't exist yet.
Oh, that was after.
Great Nature doesn't come out for
that's right.
Great Nature doesn't come out for another month.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was a dark time. A very dark time.
So until Royals poop, Shadows Deece, Kagero Kagero's Waterfall.
Waterfall deck.
Everything else kind of meh.
Yeah.
Then into January we get the Answer of Truth. Great Nature comes, doesn't shake up the meta per se. Well, it did. It won Worlds.
It won Worlds.
It won Worlds. So it did shake up the meta.
We'll get to Worlds.
I mean, if that's not shaking up the meta, what is?
Shake up the meta. Very different mechanic. Gears, striding. And Genesis, nobody talks about.
Who?
Hey, made top 8.
Here's JoJo's now.
They went back to school, learn about the astral plane.
Yeah.
Nothing else I can say. The meta's still pretty Protect dominant. Murakumo's still doing well. Great Nature starts its rise.
Yeah.
To its casino-esque rise to supremacy in Las Vegas. So then we get a trial deck. We get another trial deck. OTT and Narukami. Then Miyagi Academy comes out. Miyagi Academy. OTT gets another buff. Fantastic.
Why?
Why? Which is poopy.
World's got a buff.
World's got a buff. Thank God. Finally be good. So Royals finally do well. Narukami and Matt's beginning love for Narukami begins.
I like Narukami. Man.
Just remember to bring back the freaking bird.
Yeah. Always bring back Bird.
Braxton's love for Narukami also blossoms.
This is a joint love for Narukami.
I played Narukami more than anyone's in this room.
That's actually true.
I played it first though.
No, you didn't.
Set 6?
Yeah, you didn't play Naruto.
No, you're right. You didn't play Vermilion.
Yes, I did.
I don't believe you. Pull out your
Dude, I was the very
right
first
now.
person to say Rising Phoenix was a good card, and Olsen was like, "Nah, this is a terrible card." And I was like, "I guess Olsen must be right." And curse me for listening to him.
I guess chicken is garbage.
Yeah.
So Miyagi kind of comes out. Royals become good. OTT's still good. Golds are really fast.
Yeah.
We start to see a transition into a much more diverse meta. All right, we move forward. I think doesn't Worlds happen in between these two? So that's been released between January and February.
It was before Miyagi because we had not the set Alfred, we had the Worlds Alfred.
We had the Worlds Alfred. So yeah, so right before,
which is where Great Nature won.
Right before it was just Great Nature won, shocking up the meta. All right, we move forward.
Actually, I think wasn't every deck different in that top 8.
No, there was still some. There was still like I think 4 out of the 8 were still something. I don't think all. I think the top 4 were different.
Mm-hmm. That's probably what I remember. Because I know there was a Kagero, there was a Genesis, there was obviously Great Nature, and Murakumo.
I think top 4 had 2 Murakumos. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse the thunder, which clearly has arrived.
I'm not sure if it's picking up, but yeah, we got some storms.
The next thing, going into March, we get, both on the 22nd, we get Violence Deleter and the trial deck, obviously, for Deleters. Deleters come out to an roaring
Did absolutely nothing.
Deleters come out to a roaring air. Gustmaster comes out to an even more DI, Pale Moon. This is the mess set, to be honest. The only one who really gets any, like, oomph
Hey,
to
we got
speak of.
Swordbreaker.
Swordbreaker!
Plus, we got our glorious teams moment from it.
Yeah, it's true. I'm not going to tell the story again, though.
No. That story's already
Sorry,
funny.
Wait, it's fine. You'll tell
Check
it.
out our bar gates in the corner, in the description. Won't be
Forget
He
to
won't
do
tell
that,
it
it'll
now.
get told again.
He won't tell it now, but in 5 videos from now, he'll tell it again.
Murakumo got a buff with Zengeki in this set.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Murakumo got a decent buff, and Shiryuki
Shiryuki came out as well.
So, really, Murakumo gets the most sizable buff, I think, out of this set. Shadows get a lateral movement.
What?
They go from slot A to slot A1.
Yeah. One crit dragon to a
They
different
went from
crit
the
dragon.
gym to the auxiliary gym next door.
Yeah.
Now, here's the point of talking about, as far as standard. We're not going to talk about the Revival Collection, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But on April 12th, we get the beginnings
Of the end.
of the ends, which is the mermaids. The fish begin to swarm. The salmon are jumping. All right. Trial deck on its own merit is incredibly powerful.
Yeah.
Yep.
And thus, I think here is the beginning, the true transition from the year... What did you call it last year?
The year of OTT Fun Fest Bonanza to the year of Force.
2019 is the year of Force, especially now Force 2. Holy crap. So this is where we see a true transition to Force. What did you think, Matt?
No, definitely. There's nothing more oppressive than fish, and what way to start out the year of Force than with the most oppressive deck I've ever seen.
So, Force comes out, guns blazing, incredibly powerful, dominates the JP meta, dominates the English meta, just really good. But it doesn't do it just purely with the trial deck, because 1 month later, May 17th, boom! Set. Melody comes out, everyone cries, world is torn asunder.
Nobody plays Highlander. Sad.
Your fish must dream, defeated, dead.
Yeah.
The only thing left, this now. Alright. Then, in June, which brings us closer and closer to where we are now, June, we get Light of Salvation, Logic of Destruction, a.k.a.
The Great the Set.
Oh yeah, The Great came out here.
Yeah. Year of Force, baby.
So, finally, Kagero peeps his head and is like, can I finally leave Waterfall in the past?
Also, there was like over on the side, everyone was looking at the Force battling over here, but there was like a big old pit. And it's got a little wooden sign that says "Excelled" here, and you see Azure Dragon's hand like
Holding up literally the entire clan flag behind it, like
literally pushing every other boss back into the pit. Like Ethics Buster, it's my turn.
Basically, Murakumo and
Victor, out of here.
Murakumo and Great Nature were the only 2 clans really holding up that gift
yeah,
into like out of obscurity.
yeah,
But here in this set, we see Wait, does Azure come on this set?
Yes.
yeah.
Well, this set always confuses me.
Link
All right.
Joker, Kagero grapplers, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And Royals.
And Rose, that's right.
Rose.
It had
But
a-
Royals,
We don't talk about Royals.
not even a lateral movement, a straight decline.
yeah, no, that was down.
Like,
As we
Alfred Good.
Blasters peered into the pit like, oh.
and the Novas winked back.
No, so I think that was one of my predictions at the beginning. And I thought that Alfred would be the better deck overall, and it is.
Yeah.
Anyone who says differently, you're wrong.
Yeah, no, the Great was about the only deck that could really contend, I think, equally with Bermuda. That's my opinion, I don't know. You could probably get away with some Protect nonsense, but, punch for punch, the Great's about it.
Yeah, the Great was huge. Great had a lot, but it was missing the pure more retire that it needed, which brings us to the Heroic Evolution, which brings us to July, which is last month.
AKA Light and Salvation 2.0.
Yeah, yeah.
This time, no Royals.
Yeah.
Aluminum comes out in this set.
Azure Dragon breakdances out of the hole, becomes $40. He's like, yeah! I was short printed! My deck is back. And
literally with all the money that he himself is worth, he gold plated himself.
yeah.
Thanks.
Also Messiahs though.
Also the end.
The end
makes his debut.
Mm-hmm. Man.
Man, but the deck gets a huge upgrade. I think Kagura has an overall.
Yeah, because we also got Blade Master and Friends.
You got Blade Master. Well, also didn't you get some tech stuff to put into the
yeah,
grade?
because we got the cat, which is a silly card.
Yeah, so you got some. I think she got some good lateral movements. Also, fair to say, shout out to both Braxton and Ryan. Getting getting there because in between this time is the ARG National. ARG National, they get top with Kagura after the
Fishocalypse.
Light of Salvation, Logic of Destruction. They find a way through the fish to make a victory happen. I forget who won though. Who won that? It wasn't Fish though, was it?
I think it was Fish.
All right, it was Fish. Fish still dominating.
Probably.
Year of Force takes over. All right, we hit Heroic Evolution.
Speaking of Heroic Evolution, Year of Force, Messiah, Year of Force.
Year of Force. But the most important thing that makes it the full transition to Force, I think, is not only is Force dominating with the one gift they had, Gift 2 gets released last month, changes the game, brings old decks back to the forefront, makes old decks a little more playable. The top decks are still top decks because they still have
Excel
the same
gets fixed.
utility. Excel clans are finally like, I can play the game again.
half of the hole was filled up. Still a hole, but half the hole was filled up.
It's that extra 5K that was made it so deep.
Yeah.
Who knew that extra draw was so powerful?
And for future reference, I'm going to use this proverbial hole from here on forward for Excel.
So
just trying to fill it in.
So we get Gift 2. Gift 2s are bangers. Gift 2's a lot of fun.
Gift 2 is awesome.
We got a video we got a video out actually because I'm gonna put that one before this one. So this video will be out about gifts, about our experience with Gift 2. So basically, what I want to say here is Heroic Evolution is where we are now, leading into
Glorious Justice.
Yeah, leading into Glorious Justice, which will be the next.
Which is going to be D-Police, more Force.
D-Police.
So basically,
and the occasional Maelstrom. Which is
D-Police and Wet Boys, so...
yeah, Grand Blue comes on that set too, and that deck's really good. But also, D-Police.
What's important to remember
Glory Maelstrom
is that we started really fearing for where the deck would be outside of Protect, and now I'm really fearing where the game's going to go without ahead of Force. How we're going to beat like Force.
Easy, with another Force deck. Duh.
I mean, we just go back to the year of Protect and to protect ourselves from Force 2. Honestly.
Favorite deck in this half year?
What, in the first half of the year?
In the first half of the year. Favorite deck?
Neonectar.
Neonectar? A lot of fun.
Yeah.
Even with Force 2, a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely. No, Neonectar's like just consistently good. Cecilia is such a fantastic boss. Deck has a ton of tools going for it. I love the token mechanic. Lets you use fun cards as well if you want to, play silly little tokens out of Bushi events. Yeah, no, I love Neos.
What'd you, Brax?
In the beginning of the year, probably Shadows.
Well, first 6 months total. What takes the cake? It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be Kagura.
Yeah.
Kagura's just. I get to pop your dudes. I get to restand. It's just don't not see Neoflame and you're good.
So for me, it's Monarch. Obviously, I think Monarch really just made me happy again to play Royals.
No, I think Bedivere K made you happy to
Yes.
play Royals.
And Monarch though. Monarch really saved my life. That extra 5K shield, man.
Yeah,
That's money. Also, I still forget sometimes that it isn't until my opponent tries to attack my Blaster Blade that I'm like, wait a minute.
it's 20.
Hey, it's 20 on your turn too, my guy.
Yeah, sure, you can swing at it. Doesn't it?
Nah,
Put it in
man.
the drop zone? No.
Blaster Blade just stands in the
19,
distance.
that's
like, what you
19
mean?
to 20.
Attack already declared.
You attacked
Missed timing.
You bell whiff. What?
Oh, I was on the chain.
What's so now that we're ending this half year, we got another half left to go. Do you still think Force will head dominant even until the end of the year? So so I can give you a full rundown of what we got between now and at least what the Spires will tell us.
Yeah.
So we've got My Glorious Justice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is Aqua Force, Deep Police, Grey Blue.
Right.
Aerial Steed, which is the Royal Boys.
Mhm.
Royals, OTT, Royals.
Miyagi Hyde set 2.
Royals, OTT, Narukami, Nubatama Golds. Then we've got Shadows, which is or the Phantasmal Steed of Restoration, Shadows, Dark Eregs, Paladins, Murakumo, and then we end October with Spike Boys coming back, the Raging Tactics.
Well, then yeah, it's definitely Force. There's no two ways about it.
I think Force is going to make a very strong case.
I mean, Royal Shadows, Spike Brothers, and what was the other one you mentioned?
Spike Brothers. What are you talking about?
I feel like there's another clan I'm forgetting about, but even then,
I mean, there's a lot of forces.
Yeah, but like each one of those is going to be big. Like we mentioned this a little bit, like just briefly, but like Force 2 alone kind of brings Spike Brothers out of the netherworld of unplayability and just kind of puts them back. Just because it's so scary to see Freed Your Juggernaut 33 crit 2 on the side for no reason. And now they're going to get Bad End, and God knows what that's going to do. Shadows are already good. Mordred is fantastic. Gancelot's a little silly. We've never heard of his rearguard, vanguard nanigans before. No, this is going to be ridiculous. Bermuda are still good. I mean, and then, Deep Police. That's what it was.
And the Deep Police is coming in like a freight train, go.
It's still going to do Deep Police things and blow everyone out when you don't expect them.
No, you're gonna expect it.
This time you're gonna see it coming.
You can see them check for the Great Dayusha.
Yeah, they're gonna check for the Great Dayusha. You're gonna see it. He's gonna get 20k regardless, and you're gonna be like, oof.
Yeah,
they're gonna drop Daizaros on the sideline. There, just like,
I wasn't built for this.
No, I definitely see that. I mean, for all the improvements every other clan's gonna get, I still think Force has a lot of big hitters coming.
Yeah, Force. Spike's coming at the end of the year. I don't know though. I think, granted, I think now, but until October. It's going to be Force's game to run.
Yeah.
Unless we see something crazy. Because we're still getting spoilers. At the time, we're still getting spoilers from the Shadow set.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't know...
We just got Mordred a few days ago.
What DI's boss is going to do.
We don't know what DI, Pale Moon, and Rokumo is going to do.
Right.
No, we know what Pale Moon's going to do. We're missing...
Oh, yeah.
DI's the only boss we're missing, I think.
Yeah.
Did we get Rokumo as well? Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We just
Dog.
did recently. The dog. Yeah, so really DI's another one. I think other than that...
It's in DI's court.
But Spike Brothers...
It's in DI's court, but DI's over here double dribbling and traveling. As usual.
DI being another Protect clan, I think
reference.
I think it comes down to DI being in the other Protect clan and Mega Colony being in the other Protect clan.
Mm-hmm.
They can really help see where things come out as far as can Protect or now Excel. It's got a few more stuff coming out as well. Tachikaze.
I'm excited for
I'm
it.
still holding on to my deck just in case my PGs do the same thing as Cosmos.
I still think Tachis have a pretty good showing. I mean, if they with Excel, we haven't tried them with Excel 2. I want to do that a little bit. Some Tachi Excel 2 stuff because they already get plenty big on their own. I don't know. I like their engine a lot.
I'm not a big fan of their engine. But I'll keep the deck for a while so you can keep testing.
I don't know.
If they can just figure out a way for me to deal damage with that other skill consistently, I'm down.
The one thing I'll say also is that it is looking like it will be Force run, but the thing is, I think the meta is a little more diverse than we are now than then.
Mm-hmm.
Even the luck, anyone can win whatever. You're still, I mean, Fish is still dominant. The Great, the End is still dominant. Messiahs are incredibly powerful. Force 2 really opens up the game. Basically, you have like 3 really solid decks at the top.
Mm-hmm.
After that, really, it's anyone's game.
I think it's very equal between
anyone's game. When as you were talking, I was looking like through past tournament results and leading up to now. But when Glorious hits, it's all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, do I?
I think Glorious is one hit combo, one hit, I can win from everywhere. Really, because someone could be like, I'm playing Messiahs and I'm working my way. I can do it. And
Glory.
Skyliner's like.
Yeah.
I got him.
So do I think it's going to be mostly Force? Personally, yeah, but is it going to be as bad as our OTT FunFest Bonanza?
No.
Well, I think Force is a lot. One, there's a lot more decks in Force overall to have a Bonanza with. It's an actual Bonanza.
Yeah.
A lot of people are invited to the party, whereas Protect was basically you play OTT, you play Angels, or you lose. Or if you run into any of those 2 decks, you just lose. And also playing against those decks, it wasn't even just that they were Protect. It's just the play style of those decks were just grating to play against, in my opinion. I don't know if you guys agree, but playing against OTT was
it was
just 25 minutes of no fun.
Yeah.
No fun for you.
Basically.
You're swinging, they're PGing, You're just waiting for the deer to land.
Yeah.
It's basically that's every OTT game in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Except for the cool
And
people
then
that play
angels.
witches.
And then angels, they heal some more. Oh my god, that hospital transformed.
You're either waiting for a hospital or a deer to land, but there's nothing enjoyable about the process. It's a game of waiting.
Yeah. And I mean, same as before, as far as, Excel decks go, you're still going to be in that seat of, if I get my rush off, the game's going to be over by possibly grade 3.
Absolutely.
I mean, Platina is very scary.
Glory.
Glory is very scary. Excel 2 does... I say it filled up the whole halfway, but that's a big halfway hole fill for the
It was a
Excel
big
clans.
hole.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're not peeking their heads out of the hole and like, oh, dude, look at all this fun.
Is that the sun?
I mean, grapplers were seeing some tops, which is awesome. I never thought I'd see the day. I'd see the day.
Is there a Kaiser? No, is there a Kaiser? Is there a dragon? Is that $40 like you said a minute ago?
It's crazy.
The world is going back to old OG Vanguard prices.
It's definitely got a lot of contenders. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. We're finally starting to see the price creep up.
That's
As
true.
cards are not getting reprinted as we didn't anticipate they would. There's no tins. We talked about this.
Yeah.
There's no mega tins. There's no mega packs. So I mean, Cosmos are incredibly expensive. For a while there, even the Nova Grappling PGs were $8 a pop.
Yep.
When people wanted our Novas.
Yep.
So I think PGs are going to be staples, and until they get reprinted completely, we're going to have to deal with that.
Yeah. But, we talked a lot about the product that's going on, but we didn't really talk about, like, the state of the game itself. And this is just me poking fun at people complaining about a 2-deck format that we're only going to have for a month, so...
What, right now?
The game's
right
healthy,
now.
though.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean...
So just a little... We started with OTT, Fun Bonanza, and then Fish for a month,
That
and
was
then
no fun.
2-deck format.
That was no fun.
No, that was...
Fish was no fun.
What she ordered fish fillet was my least favorite format.
Honestly,
You ate the crisp fish?
Oh my god.
maybe... Oh, I can't really
That's for
say.
another Bargate.
I can't really say because I'm biased because I got to play Kagro in the format, and so, but I like this past format more than the OTT Fun Bonanza. But like I said, I'm biased. I was able to play Kagro.
They're both bad for different reasons.
Yeah.
No argument there.
I've
The-
added different reasons to your shopping list.
Oh my god, Alexa, stop.
I didn't.
Your smart home is turning against us.
Dude, our wiretap gets loud at the worst times.
Also, what I'll say is to continue with that. Like they were bad for different reasons. Like once again, it just comes down like at least the matchup against Bermuda's was like. It was like 10 minutes and it was over.
That's true.
You like went in there, they were like, huh, huh, huh. And you're like, all right, good. I can take my X1 and keep crawling up and up. I don't want to know another one of you.
Yeah.
Whereas like,
Hey man,
forcing
someone's
them-
got to lose the fish mirror. You're gonna see another fish player.
So the thing is, you had a decent matchup against the deck. No one else did. And that the thing is, they were both bad for different. One is just the sheer power and the environment. Like, at least when OTT, there were other decks to try against OTT. They were failing, but there were other decks to try against OTT. In that, 2-month period, until we got Kagero, there was nothing. It was Fish Trial deck, Fish set, premium stuff in between. But us standard boys were just like, let me just... Maybe if I attack the fish from this angle. Nope. Maybe this way. Nope. Maybe if I stop them from right. Oh, I'm already dead.
That was the most locals Jose and I have sat here and drank ourselves to sleep on Saturday night that I can remember in the recent past.
Yeah, no. They were both bad. I also agree. I think OTT was worse, personally. But I think they're both. I think
Different reasons again.
But different reasons.
They were both terrible.
Yeah.
I just think one of the terrible ones is less worse than the other terrible.
But
one.
we've wrote it out now at least,
Right.
right? We made it to the other side. Who knows? I mean, maybe Messiahs will come and break us all, and we'll be sitting here at the end of the year being like, "Dude, we made a mistake. Messiahs was the worst."
But still, in the end, the diversity is what's going to keep people playing, and I think that's probably the best part about it all. You know,
Absolutely.
we're going to have, and I this kind of I know we've talked about it before, but this sort of harkens back to the idea of if everything is broken, is anything broken?
No.
Type thing. Okay, I know we have our opinions on that, but that's kind of where I feel like we're going back to. Every deck's got its second set of support now. Fish is out of the way, And things are looking a little crazy, but everybody's also looking a little buff. All right.
Right.
Gift 2 has poured in the extra life we needed to kind of make everything playable again, and that's.
I do think if
That's
Kagura
all I
ever-
wanna see.
I think if Kagura ever gets just completely countered by somebody, though, Fish is just going to come up and hit us again. The level of power that Fish has outright is just, it's still, I would say in raw power, it's still stronger than most decks, even getting their second support. And it gets support at the end of the year in Japan.
See,
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, but I kind of disagree because Kagura is already getting pushed out of the meta now. Like even into the Seconds Messiah just does.
Yeah, I was gonna
does
say-
better.
Yeah.
And even,
I guess that's a good point.
and
You're gonna run into new toy syndrome as well because
Oh,
just
yeah.
The newness of the decks people are gonna want to play. That's just what's gonna happen.
Right,
I mean,
when it comes to Bushi time, though, when it comes
Yeah.
to Bushi, singles time, the serious players are going to go back to what was
That's
going to
true.
work.
That's true.
I mean, only time will tell with that. And
Yeah,
just-
I mean, we
and
still
just-
got a lot of time for that.
Even though people say, OCG doesn't play like us, which is, it's true. It is what it is.
It is
But
what it is.
like they're looking at, like I said, I was just looking through the recent listings, and so much different crap going on over there, man.
There's a lot of spicy things to brew over there right now with different gifts, different decks, old decks. We got new things on the horizon. Basically, 2019 is looking strong for Standard. I'm excited again. I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
Now we made it through. Every summer's the same though.
It's a very
with Vanguard.
big dry patch.
Every summer is the same in Vanguard since we've been playing.
Mhm.
The summer, for the most part, belongs to Bermudas. You ride out the summer, you have fun again.
Yeah.
If you're not a Bermuda player, you start to have some fun, enjoy what you're doing again.
My deck's got support finally, so I can play now.
We'll go. We still don't know what releases in November and December, but you better believe in December we're coming back with a full state of Standard. I think this is Brax. You want to lead us out, man? Lead us out. Tell them the things.
Tell them the things. No, you don't want me to tell them the things. Not how I really feel.
All right. Tell them the things.
Not in the conference room. We'll save that for another video. We'll save it for a bar day.
Tell the things.
Do we have things to tell?
No, I was gonna say okay.
Comment, subscribe. Make sure to hit the bell.
You guys are bad at this. I threw you the baton you're dropping. Thank you guys for watching. As always, this is Team Absolution. Peace.
We stream sometimes.